I am High Chief Ambassador Mayor Enujeko, the Odogwu of Ogolono Kingdom, former President of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, and Senior Special Assistant to the Executive Governor of Delta State on Youth Mobilization.
Okay, so as the Odogwu of Ogolono, how do you balance traditional responsibilities with modern governance demand?
Rightly speaking, tradition or traditional role is a government on its own. And balancing them is just a little modification, because being the Odogwu is about administration, it's about defense of my community. So modern governance is also structured in that same manner. I think modern governance borrowed from the traditional government.
In what ways has your traditional position influenced your approach to youth mobilization?
It has indeed enhanced my youth mobilization in the sense that my position as the Odogwu of Ogolono Kingdom enables me to work with young people. Being the warlord of my community, every young eligible man is under my constituency.
Okay. So what value from Ogolono's cultural heritage guides your leadership philosophy today?
Our people are holy, decent, and sincere. Tradition is about truth. In tradition, you don't lie, but you can go to the court of law and lie. But tradition does not accept lying. So, my position has brought a lot of value in sincerity of purpose in everything we do.
Okay, so and how have you been able to handle conflict resolution amongst youth within Ogolono?
Ogolono youth, I will say, naturally are very peaceful. And because of my engagement as former president of the National Council of Nigeria, working in the youth constituency all my life, I have been able to build a very cordial relationship between the youth and myself and my office. So resolving their conflicts is seamless.
Okay, so on this note, how do you intend to assess the current state of youth engagement in Delta State as the Special Assistant to the Governor of Youth Mobilization?
My assessment is that the Governor of Delta State, being street credibility, has indeed created a cordial relationship between the government and the young people. Every young person in Delta State is excited with the name Sheriff Ogorowere, seeing him as one of us.
Okay, so what strategy are you deploying to ensure youth actively get involved in governance and development?
Okay, just a few days ago, I mobilized the young people in my community, chartered buses, took them to INEC, and then also assisted them to secure their NIN. So we are deploying every resource available to us to mobilize our young people to see that they have the necessary requirements to be able to be engaged by the government. Because without your NIN, without your voter's card, you may not be able to be engaged with the government. So I'm doing everything humanly possible within my space to ensure that our people are well prepared and enabled with the right documentations that helps them to get engaged with the government.
Okay, with this effort you've made so far, what effort are you putting in place to ensure that youth are not excluded from government opportunities and programs?
Constantly engaging the youth in advocacy, constantly holding a class with the youth, assisting them to identify themselves and their potentials. That is what we are doing constantly.
Okay. So how are you leveraging the skills acquisition, digital innovation and entrepreneurship for youth engagement?
Well, we are synergizing with the Office of the Job Creation in Delta State. We are ensuring that each and every time there is an opportunity, we inform our people, we get the message down to the grassroots, and we encourage them to participate. That is what we're doing.
Okay, 2027 around the corner. How do you discourage political thuggery amongst our youth, most especially in Oboluno?
It boils down to the same youth engagement and orientation.
Okay.
We have constantly continued to advocate to our youth and to get them engaged. When it's only a person that is not engaged that we get involved in youth thuggery. And again, if we have been able to assist our people to get their NI and get their voters card, you see that there may be no need for thuggery and fighting.
Okay. Having put all these measures in place, what legacy do you hope to leave as the Dogu of Oboluno and as a government appointee?
I pray that I'm able to leave a peaceful legacy. I hope that after my era, it will be referred to as a very peaceful, organized realm. So that is the legacy I intend to leave, a peaceful legacy of peace.
Okay. So what message do you have for the young ones, the young people who feel disconnected from leadership and governance?
My advice is do not feel left behind. Get engaged and get involved. If you are not called, call yourself. Join. Don't let the sheep leave you behind. Because in sitting in one place and complaining, you make no change. The only time you make a change is when you take a step, when you make effort. So I encourage anyone who is not yet engaged to engage himself. Join the groups. That is my message. Thank you so much.
Okay, before we wrap up, how would you describe the Sheriff Oboroweri's led administration?
Sheriff Oboroweri has brought light to Delta State. He has given the young people a place of pride. He has enabled an environment that allows people to succeed. What does a governor do? Create an enabling environment. Sheriff is doing that perfectly by ensuring his government is filled up with young people. We have few advanced men in his government. So it's a government of young people. It's a government tagged with the name Street Credibility. He's working for Deltans, and we are pleased with it.
Okay, so what's your advice to youth towards their support for his administration come 2027?
Well, I don't want to see it like my advice. It's a call. I am calling every young person that this is our government. Let us join Right Honorable Sheriff Oboroweri, support his government by maintaining peace and order, by engaging ourselves and being a part of the process. Because you can't make a change from outside. You can only make a change from inside. So get involved politically. Get your voter's card and vote Sheriff Oboroweri. That is my call.